Alright, to start, I had to get this piece online, and then you'll have to sand all of this out in here to make it fit over this differential part. This piece needs to be sanded at an angle, including the little pieces back here. And then I attached this piece of plastic so it'll support, but I'll show you that in a moment once I reattach it. But this is all held on by two screws that hold on the top of the differential case right here. So once you have all these sanded off, of course you have to remove all the suspension parts or it's not going to fit. But once you have all this sanded to the point where it'll fit in there, you'll have to make the holes a little bit bigger, so you'll need a really small drill bit. I think it's probably a 2.5 millimeter or something like that. Anyhow, I can tell you specifically. 5/64 is what I used on this. And then you just screw the screw into the plastic of this, and then beyond that into the plastic of this. I'm going to pause this, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like all connected. Alright, so I've reconnected everything, and you can see I've screwed this plate, which is just a piece of plastic I cut off of a front of the computer case cover. I just cut it out and drilled 2 holes here and then bolted it on up here on the back end of this. If you can see it better. Focus. There you go. So you can see I used a washer on either side of the plastic. And on this side, it's literally just being held in by a notch that I created in the plastic. It's not drilled through the plastic. That way, if something happens, you know, this can move around a little bit. And then the screws that I had to use right here, I believe actually came from the piece that was on here that was holding the shock on itself here, I believe, because it's really long. You'll need to do that because you'll notice, get it to focus again, I couldn't put the shock down where it originally was.
You have received a new text message.
Then right here, if I put it in this inside of that spot, then it would be bumping onto this arm all the time. So I had to put it on the outside. But that works fine as long as you use the long screw. Goes all the way through, attaches in there, and then this should support it enough. So far it seems to be okay. The only issue I have is these springs are super tight. So I'm probably going to end up cutting these off down to here, or I might see if I can try to get the springs from this shock absorber on there. It's a little smaller around, but it's super soft. Anyhow, that's how I did it.